Yeah, so really the only power mod we do is just meth.
Yep. People often ask, why do we use it so much? Lots of things. Yeah.
Ask crackheads or meth heads.
Alright.
Great.
I wasn't going to go that far.
Same thing, you just ask an engine. Yeah. They get addicted to it.
S9 G8, headers, intake, solos. I think it has cats.
It does, I can smell them.
Yeah.
You know more than me.
That's typical.
Yeah. More dumb, useless facts, maybe.
That's true too.
Other than that, you don't know.
So that was our baseline?
Yup.
You gonna do another one or are you just gonna go right to tuning?
Nope.
Okay.
Just getting right into it.
Alright. Okay.
Jamming.
Oh, alright. Jamming out to no music?
There's music.
Huh?
There's music. I don't hear anything.
Oh, sorry. Demonetized.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear it, so.
Yeah, it's low. It's on 3, but
I like to crank it to 11.
that's high in your car. 11's loud in my truck.
You didn't get the reference. Maybe our viewers will.
Get to crank it to 11? No. Should I get the
You
reference?
should get the reference actually if you are into like rock music.
No. I don't get the reference.
This thing's pretty clean. That's all I got.
Sounds good.
I mean, you don't really see that many like clean 08, 09 G8s.
Not anymore.
Like, no. This thing's fresh. 50,000 miles on it. Body's in good shape. Interior looks good shape. Seats aren't torn like they usually are.
This is like Bill's was too. Bill's was white with red interior, red and black interior. Yeah.
I remember that thing from the Claymont shop.
Yep. He liked that thing. That was too long ago for me, man. 10 years ago, you know what happened in the last 10 years?
Seriously.
A lot.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Eric's continuing work on this C7Z. He's working on the meth right now, wiring that in, getting everything going. Fuel system is all done. I didn't film all that just because it's pretty monotonous, but that is all done. Pretty much all plumbed. Looks really good. Flex fuel sensor in there as well. Looking good, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Looking good. Let him wrap up the rest of the meth. And then Matthew has a 6th gen Camaro that we did a few months ago. So we did a cam package on this 6th gen, and customer's been enjoying it, loving it. But now he wants to, I believe he wants to boost it or prep it for boost. And I believe we're going to be doing a forged piston and rod setup. And you might be asking yourself, wouldn't it have made more sense to do it at the time of? Yes, but wasn't really thinking about it then. We don't. It's fine. So we are going to be pretty much taking everything back out to do a piston and rod setup, putting it all back together. And then yeah, are we doing anything on top of that? No boost then, or just doing the bottom end?
I think we're just doing the bottom end.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, it will cost us a little bit more to do it now versus when we did the cam, but pretty much the same things we did on the on that white C7 LT1. Same CP pistons, rods, all that go back together. So that is our little update for now. Looks super low in there. Just sitting on the ground.
Sitting on your mom.
That's really nice.
She's in the original. Yeah, well the seat was like really high when I first got in, so I lowered it.
I see that. All the way. So this came in, had intake and headers already on it. We did cam package, MSD, and Nicholas. Oh, and converter. Yes, you're pointing at the trans, I got that. So converter will kind of lower numbers a little bit.
Yes, sir, Bob.
But still, it made 424 on baseline. We'll see what it can do.
I don't remember if it was tuned or not.
Oh, you didn't look at the file?
I made the file like last week. Or like, maybe not last week. Oh yeah, it wasn't.
I'd assume. Everything looked good. Very. So yeah. Let's see what we can do. God, this thing's loud.
Yeah.
It's stupid loud.
It's pretty loud.
It's loud. Obviously, like we said, the converter's going to eat up some power. What do you see usually on them? Eat up more torque than horsepower?
They just eat up both.
Okay. I was gonna
all the way around.
Once again, kind of explain the graph a little. As you can see, you definitely do lose some power from down low from converter and everything, there's nothing you can really do about that. It's just how the power is put down. But as far as launching the car and everything, it's going to be a lot easier and better, drive better. But as you can see, as the car revs out, it does make a lot more power than before. Even here, torque, your previous torque was 389, now we're at 441. Let's go on towards where it really dropped before. I can switch it to RPM, so you can get a better idea of where exactly. And as you can see, we really didn't rev it out much more than before. 345 torque to 411. So pretty good gains there as far as torque. Horsepower, 410 to 488, so 78 horsepower there. So a lot more throughout the upper rev range versus down low. We'll put it in the print screen so you can really see the difference there. So here's your stock. It's really not that bad, but as you can see, right mid-range, it really comes alive versus before it just falls off and torque fell off a lot before. So really big gains in the upper RPMs for sure. Don't forget also this car already had headers and an intake on it. So pretty good increase from just cam package, intake manifold, and converter. Obviously the converter is going to contribute a lot to this low end loss. All right, so we wanted to do that quick little comparison just to kind of show you where it kind of loses some, but we are going to be doing E85 on this thing. So I'm going to go dump some E in it, and then we're going to start the flex fuel tune. It already had a half a tank in it, so we're going to try to see how much more we're going to get into it. Hopefully we can get it above 50, close to 60%. Diminishing returns really over 60%. Everybody asks, why don't you run more? You're not going to gain much from 60% to full 85%. Pull at 40% E, up 10 everywhere.
Not even 40. It went down some. It's like 35. Yeah, 36.
So up 10 horsepower, 10 torque. Pretty good.
Yeah, it'll get more.
So there is your full comparison, your baseline, your pump gas, and then your E. I think we got it to like 46% or something like that. Not quite 50 or over, but not really gonna make much more than that. Maybe 520 if we got it up to like 55, 60%. But as you can see, a little bit closer to what it was on the baseline, even with the loss of the converter. So it really does help out down low. The E over the pump gas for sure. That's where most of your gains are, is mid-range, and then a little bit up high as well. So still really good power, especially for a converter, cam, 6-gen, all motor. Not bad.
Jess said that she can't see her butt like this. Sorry, guys. That's a nice empty drink you got there. I wish we had more iced tea ones. Yeah, there was no iced tea ones.
Yeah, we're out.
Of the iced tea.
Yeah, the iced teas. Yeah, rehabs. We need more.
This one's not bad though. Not as good as the iced tea.
I don't know what he's saying.
Is he he yelling at us?
Oh.
I think he is. It's fine. What else is new? Let's go. Let's know what Dad's yelling about now. Great.
All right, thanks for the monster plug.
Thanks for the monsters, period.
So I saw someone in the comments ask for KP's race car update. There's your KP race car update. She just had a baby. She's not racing anytime soon. So there's your update.
Stop. That's probably why.
Don't be a pussy, kick it.
There you go.
I have a flip flop on. Is it neutral?
It's
Rev
auto.
it.
You don't need to shit.
I had to do
She's gonna clothesline herself. Can't hear it over the car on the dyno.
You can barely hear that thing anyway.
Yeah, needs a pipe.
It does need a pipe, but I also should not be riding a flip flops.
She almost had him. Came around her. So I guess the last time we had this here was July of last year.
Okay.
I just looked.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All we did was meth and coilovers.
This time, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know all the previous stuff because I don't think we originally did this car.
I honestly have no idea.
I know it's come to us for little add-ons here and there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to see if I can find the other video. So it's the Camaro. We just did all the suspension mods too and the catch can.
Yep.
BMR stuff.
No.
We didn't do this car originally though.
No.
I don't think so.
Not
I've never seen it.
The tune was not very good.
Oh really?
Not a lot of dumb shit in it. Like the fuel pressures settings, factory they're set to 58. They're all turned down to 50. Like stupid shit. Like doesn't make much sense. A lot of shit in there.
It's got a 4 system on it too.
Yeah, whoever tuned it before does not have a lot of experience tuning LS stuff. I will say that.
So I already know what you guys are gonna say. Oh, well, it didn't pick up that much because he didn't make a full pull. You're correct. He let out here because it was a little lean, fuel pressure, that sort of thing. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you the differences mid-graph. So even down low, it was at 485 to 554, 267, 308. Like it picked up huge everywhere. 80 horsepower, almost 100 mid-graph. So this is baseline to final. So we're not going to compare peak here to peak here, but it picked up everywhere. 496 to 590, so big increase in power.
I have to look to see when the meth started spraying there. I didn't look.
or so since last time I was here. Probably in pretty similar weather. July to September, where we're still getting the summer temps. So.
Yeah, so really the only power mod we do is just meth.
Yeah. So a lot of people ask sometimes how much does it.
That's generally good for about 50.
Yeah.
Depending on the car, like sometimes if the car is like already on flex fuel and it has E and they're gonna put meth on it, not as much, but on straight pump gas, meth is good for a lot of power. Cooler AITs, lots of things.
Can add more timing safely.
Yeah, more consistent power too. So like if you're doing a full pull on like a whatever, a roof blower, Camaro or CTSV or something like that, like a full quarter mile, meth's gonna help.
Oh yeah.
It'll keep AITs down the whole way, which means you make more power the whole way.
Right. That's true.
As opposed to normally, the further you go and the hotter the blower gets, the more power it's gonna pull out of it.
Yep, there you go. People often ask, why do we use it so much? Lots of
It's
things.
the
Yeah.
ask crackheads or meth heads. I don't know.
Alright.
Great.
I wasn't gonna go that far.
Same thing, you just ask an engine, they get addicted to it.
Alright then. What about nitrous oxide then? They don't like the same?
Different for food.
Laughing gas or meth? Which one would you like? Same thing. N2O or NO2?
N2O.
N2O, that's my bad. NO2 is